FightHype.com here with my man, friend, and Hall of Famer, Andre Ward. Dre, have you gotten used to that yet, Hall of Famer?
Nah, not at all. Not at all. But it sounds good, though, bro.
Yeah.
It sounds good. You know, that's just the cherry on top from all the accomplishments. That's it's a beautiful thing, bro.
They got any word? Like, are they, because I know obviously because of COVID and the pandemic, things got pushed back, but have they sent you any word on like when they're officially going to do all that stuff?
I think next summer.
Okay.
You know, so it was supposed to be this summer, I think in June. So the last I heard from the Ed Brophy was next June. So
okay, that's
we'll be in a better spot when we do it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, listen, I don't want to waste any time. I know time is valuable. Time is money, and I know you're giving me a good chunk of your time today. So I just want to dive into to everything that's going on in boxing, man. It's been crazy. Yeah, I know your video just went out, but I know you'll get
Hold on one second.
Yep, you're good. You're good. I like the avatar, by the way, Sugar Ray Robinson.
Yeah.
always paying homage to the greats.
Got to, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
Yep, you're good. That's the joy of technology.
Yeah, I want to. I actually have my my air conditioner on, and I don't know if you can hear that.
No, you're good. I'm hearing
you. Okay, let's go.
It's fine. Okay, no, you're good. You're good. So, yeah, I just kind of want to dive into, pretty much all the craziness that's going on in boxing right now. But before I do, I got to start with the most obvious topic when it comes to Andre Ward right now. I know it's getting all kinds of buzz on the internet. People are rumbling. They're excited. But the other day, I don't know if it was about a week ago, there were some pictures of Andre Ward giving some pointers to Caleb Plant before the upcoming Canelo fight. What's up with? I mean, I think Caleb just put out a little bit of a video yesterday, and I think you're in it, kind of talking about it. But what's up with that? How did that come about? Like, give me the scoop on that.
Well, if you let the internet tell it, I'm training him now. I'm the head trainer. It's I don't know, man. I guess it's normal. You know what I'm saying? It's normal. Like, I talk to a lot of guys, and I work with a lot of guys, but we don't always show people. So I guess people seeing us together and with the big fight coming up with him and Canelo and just all of that, I got some buzz, man, which we knew it was going, we knew that was going to happen. And that's not why we did it. We talk, we're in contact a lot, and he just wanted to come out. And I said, by all means, man, and, I consider him a brother in the game. So why not? Why not?
Well, I know that, like you said, it's normal because I know there's been other fighters that have reached out to you and asked you for help on certain things, not just inside the ring, but outside the ring. So I know you helping fighters is a normal thing. But it's not normal to see it when it's such a big event like this, Canelo versus Caleb Plant. I mean, this is the first time I've actually seen, I'll even go back to the Jake Paul Tyron Woodley fight. I know Woodley said he was going to get some help from you, but we never saw any photos. We never saw any video or anything like that. But we definitely got photos and video of you helping Caleb. So is this a little different? I mean, I know Canelo fans are like, they're calling you a hater. You're a Canelo hater now. You don't want to see Canelo unify at 168. You don't want to see him undisputed. So is there a little more to it, or is it just... Is
that what they calling me, being a hater?
Oh, yeah, you a hater, bro. You a Canelo hater. You a Canelo hater.
Hey, it's funny to me, man. I've seen some of that too. I don't even know how to answer that, bro. Like, at the end of the day, like, the internet, like, I don't go as Twitter goes. I don't go as IG goes. I just don't. I don't go as the YouTubers go. Like, and it's funny because you hear people say that, the internet is undefeated. The internet takes L's every single day.
True.
Because it gives people an opportunity to say things a lot of times that don't make sense. It's not educated. And it's a lot of times the furthest thing from the truth. Like, so it just is what it is. But you know, that come with the territory, man. And if I gotta be a hater because I want to help my brother as much as I can, and I want to see him become undisputed and win those belts and take care of his business, then you know, it is what it
is. Wow. I mean, I don't know. You know, fans are going to be fans, and they're going to say what they want to say. But I do know you don't waste your time. Like if you're talking to Caleb Plant and you're giving him pointers, then you obviously must have a strong belief that he can win this fight, right?
Yeah. No, of course. I think he has everything it takes to win the fight now. You know, he's got to take all of that and he's got to go do it, you know. And I don't want to interject myself too much into this because he's had a team, you know, that's been grinding with him and working with him for years. So this is not, you know, I know that it's easy to kind of, you know, talk about me right now because the video came out and the photos came out, but this man has had a team in place for a long time. Caleb is extremely disciplined with his weight outside of camp. He works extremely hard, whether he has a fight on the books or not. And, you know, all of that is the stuff that puts him in position to win. And I've seen him, you know, fight at a high level. Of course, he's never fought somebody as good as, you know, Canelo, but that's the case for everybody. Like, you always have that first one where it's like, okay, this is the one. And it's up to him to take everything he's learned and everything he knows and the person he is on the inside, you know, the fight, the desire, all the stuff he has, and go out there and do it. So, yeah, so I'm just doing my little part, man, you know, that's like always been my vision with boxing is that, you know, I want to be a guy like Kobe was, you know, before he passed, was that he's like a special ops guy where, you know, if an athlete wanted to work on a certain aspect of his game and they wanted to, you know, tap into the mental side of the game, and man, how did you do this? And how do you deal with this? I want to be a guy that people can pick up the phone and call, you know? So this is no different with Caleb.
Is this taboo for fighters though? Is this not is this breaking any kind of fighter code? Like Canelo has got to be feeling some type of way about this. I'm sure he's not happy about it.
Well, I don't have no history with that guy. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, the internet, since I retired, they came up with this rivalry that's not real. You know, this man has never said my name, you know, pertaining to a fight when I was active and when I was retired. I've never said his name. Like, they weren't, you know, this all came because I'm retired and he fought a common opponent. And even after that fight, he never said my name. So, and I don't think he will ever say my name like that in terms of wanting to fight. So no, we have no history, right? So I'll give you another example. If you look at like Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford, both of those guys are my brothers. So if I talk to Sean Porter about something about training or whatever, it's going to be Sean Porter specific. It won't be about any strategy because I can't get in the middle of that. Same thing with Crawford. I may talk to him or, you know, work with him on a certain aspect of his game. Like, look, bro, you got to start doing it. But it's not Sean Porter specific. I can't get in the way of that. I got a relationship with both guys. I got a lot of respect for both their camps, the Porter family, Terrence Crawford and his people. So that would be breaking the code. I don't have any history with Canelo. There's nothing there to preserve or to be worried about. You know, at the end of the day, he's just another fight on the other side of the ring from somebody that I consider a friend. So it's really nothing there. No.
Dang, boy, they're gonna have a field day with some of these quotes. Just another fighter. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, I'm just messing.
You know what I'm saying, man.
I know what you mean. Let me tell you what Canelo said, because somebody asked him. I don't know exactly where it was, but someone asked him how he felt about this. And you know, Canelo's he's smart up here. He kept it very politically correct. But he said if both of them were to get in there, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I'm not worried about it. Now, that's what he's supposed to say. I'm not worried about it. I ain't sweating it. But do you think he is? I don't want to say he's worried about it, but do you think he does feel a little differently than what those words are? Like, do you feel like he's sitting in his gym like, yo, that's messed up. I can't believe this dude is helping him and da-da-da-da. Or is it really not even a factor?
I can't call it. I can't call it. I mean, I don't know. You know,
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, if I'm in his shoes, you're going to look at it. You may have some commentary like, okay, I see what's happening. But the man's been a champion a long time, man, and he's not going to let something like that get in the way. So, I can't really call it. I don't know if that's sincere or not.
If the shoe was on the other foot, would you feel some type of, like, would you be like, yo, like if you were fighting Kovalev and all of a sudden Triple G is showing up at the gym giving Kovalev pointers or something, would you have been like, yo, look at this dude right here? Like, would you have felt, I mean, I know it wouldn't have affected your preparations, but would you have looked at Triple G a little differently?
I mean, well, I just said that. I probably would have looked at it and just laughed and just maybe, been like, man, this is crazy. And just laugh. But you also know the game. Like, this stuff happens all the time. Coaches get together. Like, it's a lot of stuff fans don't know, man. Coaches get together. If you're fighting a certain guy, they'll strategize together. Other sparring partners that used to help you will go help it. Like, it's all kind of stuff. That stuff is just part of the game, man.
Yeah. Hiring sparring partners from other camps and stuff like that. Yeah.
It's part of the game.
Yeah, hiring strength and conditioning coaches from other teams. Yeah, I've seen it.
It's only a thing because, again, there's a fake rivalry out there that's been talked about for the last 4 years with me and Canelo. So it looks like a thing, but it's really nothing to see. It's really nothing to see.
Do you ever wonder where this energy was 4 years ago, 5 years ago, when you were still fighting?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I say it's not real. I can see if there were at least talks when I was active, maybe toward the end of my retirement, and then I decided to retire, and then it's coming back. I could wrap my brain around that. It would make sense to me. This doesn't make any sense. Like, I get it. I know why it's happening because of the common opponent thing, but come on, man. I don't, like, it's not real.
Yeah.
Not real. We have no history.
Well, one last question on that subject, more specific to the actual fight that is happening, Canelo and Caleb Plant. I mean, obviously, I don't expect you to give details of what you and Caleb worked on and talked about and stuff like that. But I think most people are looking at this fight as though, Caleb's got to come in and not fight like Floyd or Lara, but basically give that type of performance where he's outboxing them. He's got to be perfect for all 12 rounds, this, that, and the other. Is that the case, or can we see a different type of Caleb Plant in there where, he's fighting Canelo's fight,
I mean, like, I'm not a guy that's like, I'm not a believer in, like, when you face a guy that's supposed to be powerful or a guy that's supposed to have punching power, like, like avoiding him and being perfect for 12. Like, I don't believe in that. Like, I like to go rattle that cage, and in fact, you got to rattle the cage. And what I mean by that is sometimes you got to go to that power. You got to smother it. You got to let them know, whoever it is, that, hey, you can get hurt too. And then that enables you to box and do what you need to do. So I think it's a mixture of everything. And I think, Caleb understands that. He's a high IQ fighter. And so you may have your bread and butter like, hey, I'm a box. But I've never really seen it work when you have a pure boxer, right? Talking about a Pernell Whitaker or something, that's different. But he's rare breed. I'm talking about modern day fighters when they don't really have physical strength, don't really have any power, and they just think they're going to pick and poke for 12 rounds and not get hit. That rarely works. And Caleb is a guy I think has more power than they realize. I think, he's physically strong. I just think, it's always crazy until you do it. And it's easy for fans and everybody just to choose the easy pick is Canelo because of his history and everything he's accomplished. But I'm going to support Caleb, win, lose, or draw. But I think he's got a great opportunity to go out there and shock the world. He just got to go put his mental on and go make it happen.